What's up, guys? Frank Fulci back again. You thought you were rid of me, but you can't get rid of me that easily. Last week I had said something along the lines of, hey man, I'm not getting that much stuff anymore, I'm too busy. And then I guess I'm proving myself to be a liar, because I got quite a bit of stuff here to show off. So welcome back, guys. Hopefully I didn't lose too many of you. I actually didn't get too many comments or anything from the normal people last week, so I figured that was my official send-off. Nobody really gave a crap, but I'm back, so now you guys can care again. Anyway, let's jump into this, man. I got a bunch of stuff. I'll do the cavity colors thing first, and then the rest, I think, are just straight movies. Alright, yeah, this was a pretty good one. I ordered this, I feel like, before Christmas, or maybe around the time they were having like a Christmas type sale. And they had some dope stuff going on, so I had to grab some ones that I had wanted for a little bit. First, let me show off the extras that they threw in there. There's a little bookmark, Killer Clowns. Obviously, the sticker they always throw in there, Cavity Colors. These guys are awesome. I own a bunch of stuff of theirs by now, which I've shown off on the channel, of course. First, we have a cutoff for when those warm days come back, although it's pretty freaking warm today. It's like 63 degrees today in the middle of January. Anyway, Killer Clowns cutoff, dope design. And of course, throw that off to the side. This one's sick. I don't know if, I've never heard too many people talking about this movie, but The Guest. This is a dope movie. I'm pretty sure Adam Wingard did this one. Could be wrong. Same guys that brought us You're Next. But anyway, sick movie, dope shirt. Had to get it. Just a regular t-shirt style, no special cutoff or baseball tees on that one. Alright guys, movie time. I think this is another one I was waiting for from a while. This came from overseas. And it's funny because a few weeks ago at this point now, it was a long time ago, I showed off the DVD of this that I had gotten for cheap at when I visited the Vinegar Syndrome guys at the archive. I got the DVD, and I wanted to get this on Blu-ray. Now they had the US release Blu-ray on, I think I saw it on eBay. Well, no, Amazon had it for like 30 bucks. I was like, I have the DVD already, I don't need the Blu-ray that badly. But then I saw this UK release, I think this is UK, for $5 Blu-ray. I don't know, this company that put this out, Modern Cine, or Revolver Entertainment, I don't know, don't really own anything by them, but it has some special features. I think they're probably the same special features that were on the DVD, probably just ported over. But Making of the Woman, deleted scenes, Meet the Makers, short film. Actually, there might be more on here than we got in the US, which is even better. So yeah, The Woman. I revisited this and I liked it a lot, so wanted to get it on Blu-ray. Next up, do this Shout Factory. This was a recent order I put in. It came pretty quickly. And it's one that they said they had a limited stock of, so of course I had to run and get it. Thanks to my buddy Andrew for pointing it out to me. Deathstalker and Deathstalker 2 double feature from Scream Factory. I don't know anything about this. The movies look pretty ridiculous. Like some fantasy action. I don't know what the hell you would call this. A bounty of blades and babes awaits you in this double feature of the Sword and Sorcerer cable classics. Oh, so these are like made for TV movies. So I'm sure they're going to be pretty cheesy. 1983 and 1987. They're pretty short, 80 minutes and 77 minutes respectively. But yeah, had to grab that because it was limited. So of course I jumped on that. Here's one from my buddy Andrew, who I just mentioned. It's a big box, so I don't know what the hell this man threw in here. Let me slice my hand off. Trying to get through all this tape. He always packs up everything pretty securely. What the heck? This guy threw in some good stuff in here. Wow. Alright, so a little promotional thing, Deadly Playthings. I don't know what that is. A little SRS Cinema card for Raga and Rago. Raga? I don't know. Some kaiju goodness. This guy knows I collect Pops. So he threw in this Loot Crate exclusive, which I think I happen to have already, but that's alright. I don't know. This sticker doesn't look familiar, actually, so this might, maybe I have one without a sticker, but he knew I collect. That's pretty awesome of him, so thank you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did not expect that at all. I did know this was coming, a little bootleg of the Keep. Never seen this one. So I think he said it's pretty good. I think most people would agree from what I've heard over the years. Yeah, cool cast. Sir Ian McKellen, Scott Glenn. All right, nice little bootleg to get through once I get through all my real movies 75 years from now. And this is what I bought from him. And long-time viewers of the channel know I already have 2 versions of this, but I'm an asshole and I had to get the US version. And that is, of course, the Arrow box set of the Ringu collection. So now I have the black version of the UK, the original, the white reissued version from the UK, because I got those both during like sales, buy one get one free type of thing. Well, the white version anyway, I did. And now he was getting rid of this for a pretty good price. He gave me that little homie discount. So yeah, had to get the US release of this. I do, when stuff comes out in the UK and the US, I can play region free, obviously, but I prefer the US for whatever reason, unless it's like really out there, way much, way better version that they put out overseas. But I do like to get the US versions, typically. You guys know, collectors know, sometimes you don't even have that option. Sometimes stuff doesn't even get released in the US. But thing with Arrow, they trick us sometimes and they'll release stuff overseas first. So we'll all go crazy trying to get them, limited, blah, blah, blah. And then a couple of months later, they come out in the US and everyone's bummed out. They try to sell their older versions, can't sell them anymore. You guys know the deal. Anyway, this next one is from Ronin. Very excited about this. 2 new Argento flicks for the collection. And these restorations, just from the pictures alone, look pretty dope. I've heard good things, not even necessarily about just the films, but about the extras and the transfers and stuff. But first up is Phantom of the Opera. Stars his daughter Asia, or the Americans would say Asia Argento. Yeah, dope. Excited for this. It's even got Julian Sands in here from what it looks like. You know, don't see his name on the back here. Pretty sure that's who that is. Yeah, Dario and Julian Sands, Asia Argento, blah, 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 blah. Next up, all right, so that's Phantom. And then the Card Player, another one. Now this one I haven't heard too much about, but oh, this has some familiar faces too. Dario Argento returns to classic form with his vicious thriller about a serial killer who taunts police with online video poker. But for every round the cops lose, a kidnapped girl is mutilated live via webcam. Now an Italian detective and an Irish forensic expert, Liam Cunningham from Game of Thrones, must race against time to trap the killer. The stakes are murder and the hunt is on for the psychopath known only as the Card Player. Yeah, so Liam Cunningham is the familiar face I said. He was also in, Dog Soldiers. We've, us horror fans have seen him in some other things other than Game of Thrones, but I guess that's what most people would know him for. Anyway, Card Player. 2 new Ronin releases now. These are Scorpion, yeah, 2 Scorpion releasings. And last but not least, guys, is one from my buddy T Money. Trying to buy a couple of things from him for a little bit. Timing finally worked out because he had another thing that he threw up online for sale, or another 2 actually. So yeah, excited to get this. He gave me a little bit of a better deal than what he had paid for them originally, but he gets a lot of duplicates, so he can make some of his money back. Anyway, thanks for the box. Thanks for the package, T. Appreciate it, brother. See if I can get through this. Again, he always packs very securely, so I never have to worry about that. purely, if you ask me. Better that way. So we got a bunch of good stuff in here, guys. First up, 88 Films, another one of their Jackie Chan releasings. I figured I would eventually get this, but he threw it up there, you know, that he was selling it, so I figured I'd jump on it sooner rather than later, and that's The Protector. Don't know much about this. I'm just now getting up on like all the Jackie Chan movies that I had missed growing up. I mean, not even growing up. These came out before I was born, 1985, you know, so yeah, never had a chance to watch this one. Also stars Danny Aiello, apparently, who I think just passed away within the last year. Looks like Danny Aiello right there holding a freaking Gatling gun, if you guys can see that. But yeah, excited to check out some more 88 Films, Jackie Chan. 88 always does great, you know, with their transfers and bonus features and stuff. So next we have the new Arrow box set, and I'll probably keep this sealed because I have the Criterion one, but Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I just watched this movie for the first time probably about like, I don't know, 5-6 months ago. In the middle of the summer or end of the summer when Criterion had their sale, I picked up a ton. Obviously, if you guys watch my channel, you know, and I showed them all off. But one of them was Fear and Loathing. I had watched it. This movie, everyone loves this movie. It was good. It's a good movie to watch. I can't watch it too often because I felt like I was high as shit while I was watching it, and I guess that's the point of it because these guys are so fucked up during the movie. But I don't fucking partake in stuff like that, so I hate feeling that way. So this just ramped my anxiety up through the roof, oddly enough, while I was watching this. But besides all that fun stuff, yeah, it's a good movie, so I had to get the Arrow version. You know, comes with a booklet, comes with this nice hard case. Arrow always does a great job, as you guys know. I'm a huge fan of Arrow, just as I assume most of you guys are. But yeah, Johnny Depp and Benicio, man. Freaking weird movie, but good. And last but not least, I wanted to show this off last because actually, this is my favorite of the three. Oddly enough, I don't hear too many people talking about this either, and I was actually surprised at how much I liked this one. And this is Anna and the Apocalypse from Second Sight. So I did a review of this on the site a few months ago. I think it was probably like October or November, a little, you know, before Christmas. But it is a Christmas movie. It's a zombie movie. It's a comedy, and it's a musical. So, you know, I don't talk about it much, but I actually am a musical fan. This one had great songs. Good cast, good good acting. You guys can read. I'll put my full review down below. But yeah, awesome. And in the States, we only got a DVD release, or as far as I know. Sure, tomorrow they'll announce an actual Blu-ray. But again, Second Sight does awesome. I think I have a couple of their releases at this point. But this is a 2-disc. It has theatrical release. It also has an extended cut, which I didn't know. So I'm actually excited to check that out because I actually just rewatched this with my friends. I introduced them to this movie last week, a couple weeks ago, and they liked it too, even though I was singing along the whole time. Hopefully I didn't ruin it for them, but yeah, fun movie. I'll show you guys in my review. This way you can read my full thoughts. I don't want to get too into it, but yeah, Anna and the Apocalypse. Check this out. And that is it this week, guys. So for a guy who said he wasn't going to be back weekly, clearly I lied to you. Lied to myself, like I said. Oh, roaming through in these matchbooks too, by the way. Yeah, a lot of stuff here. Glad to be back so soon with you guys. Hit me in the comments below. If you have seen any of these, if you've gotten them, did you get the new Argentos? Have you picked up the new Arrow, Fear and Loathing? Or the 88 Films Jackie Chan movies? I think this is like the 4th or 5th that I had. They put out a bunch more recently and I don't have them yet. Hopefully I don't miss out on them with the slips, and hopefully they're not limited or anything like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for, make sure you guys give me the thumbs up. Make sure you actually read some of my reviews on the website. I'll, you know, like always, I link a few of the newest ones down below, even though I've been slacking on that. But there should be a good couple that you haven't seen. Until next time, guys. Peace out. Be good.